Good morning, students. Till now, we have covered rational numbers. I have just completed your chapter first, and now today I'm going to start with linear equations in one variable. So before moving to this chapter, first I'll explain you what are variables, what is a linear equation, what is the algebraic expression means. Okay. So let's take first the term algebraic expression. What is algebraic expression? And what is the equation? What is the difference between algebraic expression and equation? So algebraic equation can be written as like this: 5x 2x minus 3. This is x, okay? 2x minus 3. Let's say 5x square plus 4x plus 1. This is also an algebraic expression. So these are simple example of algebraic expression. This is a monomial that you will learn in next class. This is binomial and this is trinomial, or you can say quadratic polynomial. No need to worry about all these terms, but the thing is you just know what is algebraic expression is. So these are algebraic expression in one variable. Why I'm saying one variable? Because there is only one variable x in one variable, okay? So these all are variables and single variable, that is equals to x. Now what is an equation then? If you write 2x minus 3 is equals to 0, this become an equation. So whenever an equal to sign comes in an algebraic expression, it become an equation. So you can write when an equation sign, when an equal sign, when an equal to sign comes in an algebraic expression, it becomes an equation. Why it is equation? Because equal to sign se aaya beta, so that's why this is an equation, but this is an algebraic expression. 5x square plus 4x is equals to minus 1. This is also an equation. So equation consists of an equal to sign, whereas in algebraic expression you will not get any equal to sign. Any doubt? Okay, then please note it down fast. And what are variables? Okay, please before noting down these things, I'll explain you what is a variable. So variable is an quantity which can be changed, which can be vary with time. बेटा x जो है यहाँ पे कुछ भी हो सकता है. Let's say मैंने कहा 5x. So किसी स्टूडेंट ने बोला let's say sir x is equals to 1. So for x is equals to 1, what value will get बेटा 5. Like this. बेटा मैंने कहा why I'm saying this is a variable. 5x. मैंने कहा for x is equals to 1. For x is equals to 1, what value you will get? 5. Similarly, if you change the value, if you vary the value of x, let's say now you are saying for x is equals to 2. So 5 into 2, how much? 10. Similarly, for x is equals to 3, it will 15. So 5x is a monomial where 5 is the coefficient of x and x is a variable beta. So beta 5 क्या होगा? 5 को कहा जाता है coefficient of x. और x क्या है? वेरिएबल है. क्यों वेरिएबल है? नाम से ही पता चल रहा बेटा. वेरिएबल मीन्स a thing that can vary. ओके, सो x क्या है? वेरिएबल है बिकॉज उसकी वैल्यू जो है बेटा चेंज हो रही है विद टाइम. सो अभी x इक्वल्स टू 1 था, सो 5 फॉर x इक्वल्स टू 2 इट इज इक्वल्स टू 10, फॉर x इक्वल्स टू 3 इट इज 15, फॉर x इज इक्वल्स टू 4 इट इज इक्वल्स टू 20. So the value is not constant, it is varying with respect to time. And what is an equation? If an algebraic expression is equals to 0 or there is an equal to sign in an algebraic expression, it becomes an equation. Please note it down fast. Now the next thing is beta linear expressions. Why I'm saying linear expressions, or in later classes you will learn about polynomials. So these are linear polynomials where the maximum or I can say where the power of the variable is equals to 1. Here also the power of x is 1. Here also the power of the variable which is y is 1. Again the value of this variable is equals to 1. Here also. So in a linear expression, or you can say linear equations, in linear equations the maximum power of a variable is equals to 1. So बेटा linear equations में या linear expressions में जो भी variables होंगे उनकी जो maximum power हो सकती है वो कितनी हो सकती है? 1 हो सकती है. Okay, so the utmost, so here is one word is written utmost. And if utmost का मतलब होता है बेटा maximum to maximum क्या हो सकता है? Utmost. Okay, now let's say there is one example. Please tell me whether 5x square plus 2x plus 3, is this a linear equation? Yes or no? No, it is not a linear equation because the maximum power you can say is equals to 2 which is greater than 1. बेटा जो maximum power है variable का it is equals to 2 which is greater than 1, and what we have learned here is in linear expressions or linear equations the maximum power of a variable can equals to 1. Maximum power you can say degree is equals to 1. Maximum, or you can say highest degree. Highest degree of the variable equals to 1. If you can use this term maximum power, or the more technical term is highest degree. Highest degree of the variable is equals to 1. So this is not a linear equation. So you can write this is not a linear equation. Not a linear equation. Okay. So this is so these are the examples of linear equation, one variable. So linear equation can also be in two variables. Okay, that you will learn in higher classes. Please note it down fast. Then I'll explain you how to find the solution of a linear equation. Okay. Now there is one question. Find the solution of (2x minus 3) is equals to 7. So this is a linear equation where the maximum where the highest degree of this variable is equals to 1. So this is a linear equation. How to find the solution of this linear equation means you just need to find the value of x. So find the solution का मतलब होता है बेटा you just need to find the value of x, or you can simply write find the value of x. You just need to find the value of x. So 2x as it is in the LHS. Now I just transpose this minus 3 in RHS. What transposition means? Just take this term from LHS and just here it is negative sign. When you transpose this to the RHS, the sign get changed. ट्रांसपोजिशन का मतलब क्या होता है? ट्रांसपोजिशन यानी कि आपने उसकी पोजीशन को दूसरी तरफ रख दिया. अभी बेटा LHS में था -3. When you take this -3 to RHS, then its negative sign converted to its positive sign. यानी कि बेटा अगर यहाँ पे नेगेटिव है LHS में, जब आप इसको RHS में लेके आओगे तो ये साइन क्या हो जाएगा, ऑपोजिट हो जाएगा, दैट मीन्स पॉजिटिव. लेट से यहाँ पे अगर +3 होता बेटा सॉरी, तो आप इसको RHS में लेके आते तो कितना हो जाता बेटा, -3. So you can write 2x is equals to 7 plus 3 is 10. Now you just need to cross multiply 2 for getting the value of x. So x can be written as 10 upon 2. 2 5s are 10. That means x is equals to 5. In higher classes you will learn that x is equals to 5 is also known as the root of this equation, solution of this equation. And why I am saying that x is equals to 5 is the solution of this equation, because it also satisfies this equation. बेटा x is equals to 5 जो आया है वो इस equation का एक root है, एक solution है. हम ऐसा क्यों कहते हैं बेटा? This thing you will learn in higher classes that this value बेटा x equals to 5 ये जो आया है आपके पास, this equation, this value also satisfies this equation. Means बेटा अगर मैं x इक्वल्स टू 5 को इस इक्वेशन में पुट करूंगा, सो LHS इक्वल्स टू RHS आएगा. दिस इज नोन एज द दिस, इसी चीज को बेटा आप कहते हो कि दैट इक्वेशन, दैट दिस वैल्यू सेटिस्फाइज दिस इक्वेशन, दिस लीनियर इक्वेशन व्हेन LHS इक्वल्स टू RHS. नाउ 2 into 5 minus 3, 5 2s are 10 minus 3, 10 minus 3 equals to 7. So this is my LHS part, and you know what is here in the RHS is 7. So LHS equals to RHS. When I put x equals to 5 in this equation, I just what I get, LHS equals to RHS. That means this value satisfies this equation. Okay. This value satisfies the given equation. Please note it down fast. So your solution is this much only. This is additional part that I have explained you, that what is the real significance of x equals to 5. So बेटा आपका जो क्वेश्चन है वो तो यहीं तक हो जाएगा आपका, ठीक है. ये तो मैंने एक एडिशनल चीज बताई है कि x equals to 5 है. इन लेटर क्लासेस, इन हायर क्लासेस you are going to learn that why the solution of any why this solution satisfies this equation. उसके पीछे बेटा ये रीजन है that x equals to 5 है. आप इसको जब यहाँ पे पुट करेंगे, so you will get LHS equals to RHS. Okay. Now I just taken question number 4 of your exercise 2.1. This is question number 4 from your exercise 2.1. Let's say 3 upon 7 plus x upon 1 equals to 17 upon 7. And even in this question, you just need to solve for x. And the question is solve for x. Solve for x. Or find the value of x. You just need to find the value of x in this question. So this is a variable. This is constant. This is constant. So I just club these two constant in RHS. बेटा दिस इज LH, दिस पार्ट इज LHS. और LHS में बेटा मेरे पास वेरिएबल भी है और कांस्टेंट भी है, बट RHS में मेरे पास सिर्फ और सिर्फ कांस्टेंट है. सो मैं क्या करूंगा, इस कांस्टेंट को इस कांस्टेंट के साथ क्लब कर दूंगा. सो व्हाट आई कैन राइट हियर इज x upon 1 is equals to 17 upon 7 as it is, and I just transpose this 3 upon 7 here in RHS. Earlier this constant has a sign, has a positive sign. Now after transposing it in the RHS, the sign get changed or opposite sign will be there. Beta earlier it has positive sign, now it has negative sign, right? So transposition यही होता बेटा. Now x upon 1 is equals to, now what will be the LCM of 7 and 7? Again the LCM of 7 and 7 is 7. 7 ones are 7 into numerator. 7 ones are 7 into numerator. So 14 upon 7, so 7 2s are 14, x is equals to 2. Any doubt? This is your answer. Please note it down fast. So in this way you need to solve these questions. Okay, I'll take another example here, and the another example is x by 3 plus 5 by 2 is equals to minus 3 by 2. Again, this is a variable term, this is constant, this is constant. So again I just club these two constant together. So x upon 3 is equals to minus 3 upon 2. Here the sign is positive. Now when I transpose it in the RHS, sign get changed, positive sign get changed to negative sign, and the value comes in RHS from LHS. बेटा LHS में थी ये वैल्यू, अब मैं RHS में लेके आ गया हूँ. ट्रांसपोजिशन इसको कहते हैं, मैंने ट्रांसपोज कर दिया. ओके, जो यहाँ पे बेटा पॉजिटिव साइन था वो यहाँ पे क्या हो गया, नेगेटिव हो गया, व्हेन आई जस्ट change its position from left to right. Now what will be the LCM of beta 2 and 2? It is equals to 2. So 2 ones are 2 into numerator minus 2 ones are 2 into numerator, x upon 3. So x upon 3 is equals to minus 3 minus 5 divided by 2. So minus 3 minus 5 is equals to minus 8 upon 2. 2 fours are 8. So x upon 3 is equals to minus 4 upon 4. So for getting the value of x, I just need to cross multiply 3 with minus 4. So x equals to 3 into minus 4, which is equals to minus 12. So x is equals to minus 12 is your answer. Any doubt? Any doubt in this? If not, please note it down fast. Please note it down fast. Now I'm taking question number 9 of exercise 2.1. Exercise 2.1. Question number 9. 7x minus 9 is equals to 16. So 7x as it is, and I just transpose minus 9 to RHS. So 16, this is minus sign, so here it become positive 9. So it is negative, now it become positive when I just transpose it to opposite side, right? So 7x is equals to 9 plus 16 is equals to 25. So x is equals to 25 upon 7. This is your answer. Note it down fast. Okay, I'll take another example. Question number 12 of your exercise 2.1. X by 3 plus 1 is equals to 7 by 15. So this is your question. Now how to solve this question? X upon 3 as it is, 7 upon 15 as it is in the RHS, but now I just take this one to the RHS. LCM of 15 and 1 is equals to 15. 15 ones are 15 into numerator. 1 15s are 15 into numerator. X upon 3. So x upon 3 is equals to 7 minus 15 divided by 7. Sorry. Divided by 15. So x upon 3 is equals to minus. Now this is plus 7. This is minus 15, which is equals to minus 8 upon 15. Any doubt? नहीं, minus 15 है, plus 7 है, what you will get? Minus 8. You can write x upon 3 is equals to minus 8 upon 15. For getting the value of x, you just need to cross multiply these two values. x equals to minus 8 into 3 upon 15. 3 5s are 15, so I can write x equals to minus 8 upon 5 is your answer. So this is all for the day. If you have any doubt in this exercise, you can ask me in the Zoom session or any other later session. Please note it down fast. Okay then, this is all for the day. So students, I just request you, please attend your Zoom sessions, submit your work, homework in Ursal, and as well as you all need to watch those videos that we have uploaded in Ursal, because on that basis, again and again I'm saying the same thing, that on that basis you will get the attendance mark. Otherwise I'll mark you as absent. Okay, so practice these questions. And okay, thank you students.